crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people.
The scenario we're going to be playing today is called Fire Support. It is number 4 from the 2015 package, and in this one it has Kill Box. You need 5 points to win. You get 1 for dominating the friendly flag. You get 1 control point for controlling the enemy flag, and you can dominate also for 2, but it's being contested by the enemy objective, which you can also destroy for 1 point. Alright guys, on this side you can see Mark's Tier 4 Vayl2 list has double Angels, double Ravagors, and a Seraph in it. So pretty scary, pretty fast. And on my side, I'm playing in this War Machine Wednesday with my Mercenaries. With Magnus1, he has the 6 Buccaneers, and just really all the different jam. Now he gets +1 to go first with his tier, and he decides to take it. For sides, I picked the right side because I have that trench I can use with, which will be safe for kill box. However, typically this one Magnus will be up there anyway. So on his turn, he really just goes up there with the Legionnaires, which he has Farlore with, which is interesting. And then the spawning vessel is going to go up. He's going to kill 3 of his own guys and make a Shredder. The Ravagors are going to go up and take some shots. You know, at this point here, he's kind of just hoping for lucky scatters. Plus, if nothing else, these Scathers will stay here and can really kind of hinder me and kind of get in my way. Luckily, one of them kind of scatters onto one of the flags, so that doesn't really do anything anyway. But now he has that one free Shredder he just got that he just kind of walks up. Vayl is going to be coming up here. And then after this, I mean, he has extra speed, of course, as well with the tier, so he can go really fast. Now, originally, he was just at the bottom here and going really hard for my objective. But now, I think he knows exactly what my list does, so he's going to spread out. Put 1 Angel at the top, 1 at the bottom, and the Seraph is hanging out there too. And now we're on to my turn and Mercenaries' turn 1. So I'm going to allocate 1 to each of the Buccaneers. They're all going to be running up. The Pressganger is going to be running up. I have the Boom Howlers at the bottom. They're going up with 4+ tough. Of course, I put them down there to kind of hold back the battle group. Plus, I kind of plan to get pretty far up there with Magnus as well. You know, and he's done his feat. He's going to be fully camped after that in following turns. And I can feel pretty safe up on an objective. Just standing around like that. So otherwise, everything else is moving up. The Kayazi, Alexia on the hill. And now we get to the actual feat. So the 3 Buccaneers run up and they engage all the Legionnaires. 2 more run up to try and gauge up the beast. And the one that I meant to try and go to the Ravagor, which probably would have been short anyway, was actually out of Magnus's control area. So it didn't actually get the free run. So a little bit of a derp for me. But hey, not the end of the world. And then Magnus kind of moves up too, so he gets cover from the objective. So right now I'm camping nothing, so it could be a little bit bad, but it should be okay. His Legionnaires are doing combines into my Buccaneers, doing a little bit of damage, but again, even when 3 of them combine, that's only dice -2, and he's not really going to be doing major damage. And all those Buccaneers are supposed to be doing is holding them up until the following layers get there and really just jam them down. Now, the Ravagor comes up, booster shots into Alexia, misses because she's defense 17 up there. Still hits, though, because only scatters like an inch. So I had to kill off 1 Risen. She takes 4 boxes. She's also on fire, so that's kind of not the best. Otherwise, what's going to be coming up over here is the Angelius is going to be going. So he's trying to figure out what exactly he wants to do with it. And what he's going to be doing is coming into this little hole here. Now, I don't really understand at first why he was wanting to get there. I thought maybe he just wants to jam me up. But once he gets there, he pops his Animus, pushes all my guys away. So he's really just kind of like pushing me back and trying to get really in my way. He knows that I'm a jam list. So those Angels with reach are really great for trying to stop me and, you know, trying to stop my forward momentum. Now, on the bottom here, he's also attacking me with his Angelius and the Shredder, throwing against my guys here at the bottom. So they're doing their thing. The Seraph is going to be coming over to this side here. And now this is also a turn here. Remember, it's kill box. And so with me trapping him kind of early, I'm a little bit hoping that Vayl is not going to be able to get out. And that would be fantastic. Otherwise, the Ravagore here at the bottom is going to come up, take a shot at the Buccaneer that was not able to run from the feet because of my mess up. Takes out the Cortex, so much for having that thing run in or something like that. I mean, that's specifically why I came over. Otherwise, he is coming up here with the Spell Martyr, kind of wondering if he's going to be using it to cast a spell or something. Vayl moves up here, and I'm wondering, like, I don't think that's enough, so I'm kind of hoping he won't be able to. But anyway, he does not use a Spell Martyr. He is within range to shoot his Angelius. So there's a good reason right there just to kind of space things around. And he actually pops his feet. So the Archangel is an Arc Node. Because of push everything away, it's not engaging or being engaged. So it can do its Arc Node thing. And yeah, like I said, he popped his feet. He put Crippling Grasp up onto my Kayazi. That really hurts because now they can't run or charge or anything like that. It does some other blasts and obliterations into me and kill some guys, but it's not really the end of the world. So on my turn, I have a good number of corpses. Alexia, her fire did not go out, but it's okay. I have enough guys here. And now I'm really hoping that Alexia, in combination with some other models, can maybe even take out that Angel. Looking over here, nothing is actually contesting the right flag, so I start going here with the press gangers, really just trying to tie things up and trying to kill off like a spare like shepherd or something over here. But the biggest thing that they actually really need to do is destroy that objective. So that objective needs to die. I get a little bit zapped because it's Arcane Wonder, so every time I hit it, I get hit with a POW 10. But I do destroy the objective, so that'll be 1 point for me. If I can get something else on the flag, that'll be another. And that's when I realize, oh yeah, this list here has no real convenient solos. So after I move up here with Alexia, that's when I was like, oh, it's a star action to make a Thrall. I can't even buy attacks after. So I make a Thrall, I'll be able to go into the flag, I can control it for a 1, which will make it 2, but otherwise, I'm not going to be able to kill this Angel. So that's a real pain. I really wanted that one Angelius away from me. Otherwise, I have 2 of my Buccaneers stab the Shredder that was over here to death, so that's pretty nice. Buccaneers are coming up, or not the Buccaneers, well, the one walked up, but otherwise the Boom Howlers, they're coming up. They're going for the 4+ tough again. Magnus, fully camped, goes to the flag. I'm feeling pretty safe about this. Otherwise, it's really putting Dirge up onto the Nis, not the Nis, the Kayazi, really just trying to help them stay alive. Jamming a little bit more with these other press gangers, and then the Kayazi coming up here as well. So with all this, with destroying the objective, having the Thrall over there, and Magnus dominating, I'm at 3 points already. So definitely the scenario game is really in full go. He really needs to have something to contest my flag, and he needs to get over and start contesting the other flag. So one idea he has, which is a great idea, is he tramples over with his Ravagore. Not really killing as much as he wanted, but knocks down a few guys and then buys an attack, kills the Thrall. And the main thing now is, like, if I want to get that flag, I got to kill that Ravagore. And it's not like I got a bunch of heavies or anything, so that's not exactly the easiest thing to do. Otherwise, he has his one Angelius down here, go and stab away a Ravagore. He's trying to open up the line of sight to Magnus, so that's alright. That's that activation there. Otherwise, he's going here with his Legionnaires, just trying to kill more guys because, first of all, it's good, and second of all, because he wants to fill up his pot and get another free lesser. Unfortunately for him, he was having a lot of bad luck. I was making a lot of toughs. But here's his first part of the plan, where he is having this Spell Martyr run over. I thought first he was doing it just to try and contest, but it's going to turn out he's going to be doing it actually more for an Arc Node. Otherwise, over here with the pot, he's now able to make another Shredder. So I killed one Shredder, another one's back. It comes to bite me, doesn't do too much. And this is now where the Seraph comes up. And the Seraph, this is a beast that's going to be contesting this flag. So I got the Ravagore at one side. I got the Seraph down here. You know, 2 heavies, which, you know, will take some real muscle and real pushing to try and get rid of. Now, luckily, with it flying over, it took some free strikes from the Buccaneers. And even though they're only POW 10s, when they're boosted, they can do a little bit of damage. So now he's going to be shooting me with the Ravagore. I believe he was dice -8, but he still does like 7 boxes to me and lights me on fire. So that was not exactly what I had planned. Otherwise, here, this Angelius tries to charge me, take some free strikes from some of the Kayazi. Now, the way that it works is I'm actually getting gang because we're 2 of them anyway, when they get their free strikes triggered, they'd be engaged with another model. And whereas I was hoping just to like knock out a system, I cranked those dice and I killed the Angelius. So this is massive. It was a pretty bold move because he probably would have lost something, but yeah, he lost his whole guy. Otherwise, I forgot to mention that he arced into an obliteration into me. I took like another 5 damage, so I'm pretty hurt with Magnus, and that's not really happy. But I do have my Alexia alive, and she charges over here on my turn 3 now into the Ravagore, and I am cranking these dice. If you guys look at my dice, it was insane. I didn't kill the Ravagore. I left it on like 3 boxes or something, but wow. Where I was like, I don't have any heavies. I'm going to have a hard time killing that Ravagore. Well, these guys just went nuts. So now I'm going with the Press Gangers. I'm only going to get 1 charge on it, and then just trying to engage things and bog things up elsewhere, but I do another like couple of points or 1 point. So again, the Ravagore barely alive, but it is holding on. Otherwise, now we're going with the Kayazi. He had dropped the whatever spell it was, death chill breath, whatever, where I can't charge. So they charge in, they go into the Seraph, and they don't kill the Seraph either, but they do some pretty serious damage to it. So that's, you know, it's pretty nice. Otherwise, the Boom Howlers, they're going up there. They're actually going for Rage Howler this time. So this will mean that the Angelius, the Seraph, and the Shredder will be at -2 to hit. Otherwise, they're just getting in there, trying to swing the best they can, and doing that. Now, one thing you can't see is that the clock is running low, so I'm almost wondering if I can maybe win this by death clock. So with wanting to kill Magnus, or keeping Magnus alive, I run him back here, fully camped, and then my 1 Buccaneer comes back and tries to net him. I need a 7, but I miss. And the reason why I net him is I have feigned death, so if I'm knocked down, you can't target me with range or spells. I missed, and so now I just gotta hope that this all works out, he doesn't kill me, and then I can try for Scenario again. So he does have some extra fury out there, but he has nobody frenzy, so that works out pretty well for him. And now he's just going to try making some attacks. He has a Ravagore here that's going to come through and try and do some damage. Shooting my objective, actually, trying to get some points there. And I think as well as trying to take cover away from me. You know, if he could take that cover away, that'll be a pretty massive thing. But he does not destroy it. He does destroy a Buccaneer back there with an Angelius. So, you know, Buccaneers go down. He's destroyed 2 of the Buccaneers so far. Those things are pretty resilient. And that was really all I could do for his turn. So on my turn, Alexia is able to kill off the Ravagore over there. Rupert is able to run up to the flag, so I can score there. So all I need to do is kill off the Seraph. So with my Kayazi, they pop their mini feet, and they're just going to go, and some of the ones that are in the way, they're going to charge other targets or just run away just to make room. And that's going to allow the ones in the back to take their position, actually get the charges. And now that he doesn't have tenacity on there, it's a dice -4 for damage. So with that, I destroy, come up to the flag, dominate, and I win on control points. So the game just ended on Scenario, and what do you think of the game there, Mark?
It was a good game. I really should have tried to do more with the Legionnaires. Like, try to force them into you instead of just kind of holding up here.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is the Legionnaires is exactly what these guys want to jam. I mean, you can combine on me at least, but, I mean, it takes a while to chew through those guys. Mm-hmm. I was almost wondering if first turn, if you're just going to keep your beast back to really just like armor pierce, like clear them out that way. And if you can just clear out 2, then they start funneling back through.
That was the intent, but it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. You still, I mean, you got Magnus down to 7 left. You know, like fire could have done damage this time as well, right?
Yep.
So pretty damn close. You popped feet early. I was wondering, why didn't you save the feet to try for assassination?
I don't know. I thought where I had everything, I thought I could at least done a little bit more damage clearing things out. Mm-hmm. Obviously not, but I don't think it was a bad feat. It just could have been better.
Yeah, that's fair. And I got some pretty hot dice too, right? Like with
Little bit.
Alexia charging across here, like that was ridiculous.
A little bit.
Massive spike, massive spike.
That's all good. It went both ways.
One of the things I'm always wondering about the tier list here is you're starting with the shredder. Do you feel that you need to since you have a pot? Like
I didn't start with the shredder.
Oh, I thought you did start with one.
I pulled them back out.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind then. And you're liking Farlor in this one?
I like him. The mage statics is huge. Obviously not against this one. And then the Iron Zeal as well is another great thing. So,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you probably find that people don't attack you to trigger vengeance, but when you get yourself in those good positions, then they have no choice, right?
It's actually the first time they've never been attacked.
Oh, really?
Every single time people try to clear them out. I
Well,
don't know why.
We're so friendly. We don't want to
That's
hurt
right.
you.
We're just waving.
So, otherwise, just, yeah, thanks for the game. And for those watching, thanks for watching. Bye.